Okay, let's go.
Okay, welcome back to American Rants Unredacted. This is episode 21, part 1. There's going to be a part 2. So I was kind of trying to see where, everyone was kind of thinking of who would be the next president or who's going to run. I mean, usually these things start being announced a little bit after the midterms, when they got the midterms coming up this year. And trying to see or get a feel for who the candidates are going to be, or who's going to campaign, who's going to run. But then I started seeing a lot of average everyday Americans making their own campaign videos for 2028. So let's scroll through these. Let's see what America has to say.
These are the steps you would need to take to run for president. Step 1 would be to announce your candidacy. It would have to be around the midterms or right after the midterms. Step 2 is meeting the qualifications. You have to be a U.S. citizen, and you have to be at least 35 years old. You must be born in the United States as well. Next is to declare party affiliation. There are the filing fees and to get on the ballot for each state. Altogether for all the states, it's between $75,000 and $100,000 to get on the ballot in all 50 states. There is the fundraising, which is...
It really costs like that much money to put your name on the ballot to be president of the United States? Another thing, I've been curious about this. My dad was in the military. We moved around a lot, like every 2 fucking years. Now, we were stationed in Germany at the time when I was born. Does that mean that I cannot run for president because technically, I guess I was born out of the country? I don't know if that matters. I mean, I don't think it should, seeing as, he was just in the military stationed at one of our bases. I don't know. I'll have to look in that. If you guys actually know the answer, just let me know in the comments.
The majority of the campaign. Harris and Trump both raised over $1 billion each in their presidential campaigns. Regular, everyday Americans, the presidency seems out of reach. But I do think that there is a hunger out there for a normal person to run. I think if that normal person, a regular, everyday American, ran on a platform to roll back presidential powers to the Jefferson era, I think they would have a very good chance to win. What do you guys think? Do you guys think a normal, regular guy could win? Let me know in the comments.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the temperature in the country, especially when it comes to politics, I think everyone's kind of tired of all the politicians, the millionaires, billionaires who are running the country. I think I really do. I think in order to save the country, it needs to be the average, everyday, American. I don't want to tie it so much to financials or anything like that, but obviously I don't really care if they have a couple $1 million. But I think it's going to come down to, and I think this should be a clean sweep for everybody in government, Congress, all that other shit. I think they all need to be replaced by the average everyday American who lives in the economy that this group has been creating. Anyways, so this is obviously going to be the first candidate, and let's see what she has to say.
If you haven't seen me yet, my name is Lindsay Servos, and I'm running for President of the United States in 2028 as an independent. I know that there is a lot going on in the world right now, and it can feel like wave after wave after wave of challenges, and it can feel very overwhelming. There are so many voices, so much uncertainty. But moments like this is when your voice matters the most. Every generation has faced its own unique set of challenges. But the one thing that always stayed the same is that progress and peace has always come from ordinary people. People choosing to stay engaged, use their voice, to stay hopeful, and believe that your voice can shape what comes next. Change doesn't happen with one giant step. It's step by step, like a staircase. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by all of the bad news in the world, take a breath. But don't check out yet. stay informed, stay involved. And whatever you do, do not stop speaking up because your voice matters. And collective voices is what's going to shape our future. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, I mean, I like the overall message that she was putting out there, but didn't really have a platform that she's planning on running on. But I do think our voices matter. I think everyone needs to speak up, and I agree that collectively we can change things. Now, I'm not advocating for this, but I forgot what country it was. There was a country where all the citizens came out, marched towards the Capitol, and the government announced they were shutting down. Not saying, I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on that. Like if we should just do a clean sweep of the government and replace everybody, or there's an actual like good way for us to do the changes that we want. The problem is the changes that everybody wants to see, 15 years, maybe. And that's only if we get 3 presidential candidates for the next 12 years or whatever, all in agreement on how the country should be ran, and that meets everybody in the middle. It's a long process. I don't know. I'm a very impatient person. That's all I'm saying. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi, I'm Juxtaposition, and in 2028, I'll be running for president.
You might win too, because nobody wouldn't vote for him no more. We done fell for the okie doke twice, right?
Twice.
What's your name?
My name is Juxtaposition.
Juxtaposition. Okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Reese.
Reese.
Like a Reese cup.
Yeah. It's really lovely to meet you.
All right. Good
Thank
luck
you for
with
chatting.
your document.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know. These like some of these are just like obviously some of these are just funny, but I wonder if this dude is legitimately serious. Apparently, he is just a position, but he seemed to have 1 vote. You know, gotta start somewhere. Let's see what this dude has to say.
If I was your president, day 1 we finish what JFK started. End the Fed Reserve, start the American dollar. Issued by the People's Treasury, backed by resources like gold and silver, energy, oil, and minerals. Not printed by a private bank. Not controlled by the Fed. It's yours. We end the foreign occupation of Congress. End insider and stock trading. Set term limits. No more foreign lobbying. America first means Americans first. Food and healthcare is a universal basic right. And no, you don't have to fund it. We just use the money they keep robbing from us. We take the AI profits these corporations are hoarding off of your data, your face, your voice, your life, and we pay you. We make sure the tech is used responsible, coded with empathy, and then it has flags and gates for corruption. Every American gets a dividend. The machine works, you eat. We do what Trump promised and never did. We do what JFK died trying to do. Give the power back to the states and to the people and to you. 8 branches of government checking on each other, votes verified by blockchain. No more fraud, no more rigged elections. No more letting people in Congress speak for us. We, the people, will decide our fate. Corruption will be hunted in the open. Kind of like we're doing today, waking up the world. Our currency will actually hold its value. Right now, $1 is worth about 3 cents of buying power from 1913. No more of that. This is not a campaign. This is a rescue mission. My name is Derek Jensen. 2028, put me in power. Or watch them sell you out again.
Josie.
I like that. I wasn't bad. I agree with a lot of what he said. Hope he runs. Let's see what Josie wants to do.
For president is the way to go. We're letting all the Latina baddies back into the country. We're sending back all the Jews. I said it.
Oh. So he's going to let all the Latina baddies back in, and he's going to send away all the Jews. Why? Out of curiosity. I mean, I kind of understand where he's getting at, but when it comes to like the Jewish people, a lot of them are American citizens. They were born here. A lot of them don't support what the government or the country is doing over there. Hell, there's a lot of people in that country who don't support their own freaking government. So how do you weed them out? Or are you just saying collectively They all just have to go.
Now, I need y'all to hear me out, okay? I'm fixing to run for president of the United States. And in the words of my friend, the great philosopher Goose, I'm going to tell you why. And before y'all start laughing at me, talking about, Udi, you don't know nothing about politics, you're exactly right. But you know who does? All them y'all who's in Washington, yeah, what's happening? All of us just getting bent over raw dog with no lube. Everything's expensive. We all broke, aggravated. So this is my top 5 reasons why I'm fixing to be the president of the United States. Number 1, I'm about to be stingy as hell with our money. Ain't nobody finna get our dollar bills. No. All these little leaders out here talking about, let me hold a dollar. Get your hand out of that damn face. You ain't finna get none of our money. Once everything taken care of at home, once we good, then we'll holler at you about something, but not until then. Number 2, I'm fixing to save the taxpayers some money, right? Because if you are convicted for hurting a child, you no longer get to go to jail or prison. You don't get no 3 hots in the cot. No, you get referred to our wood chipper division for immediate disposal. Number 3, talk shit, get hit. All of these little foreign leaders want to pop off at the mouth talking all that reckless shit because they know we ain't about that life. Okay, well, welcome to the United States of America, where we can keep it cordial or we can get gangster. Choice is yours. Look around, find out. Number 4, I'm finna be transparent as shit. Y'all want to know? We finna talk about it. I'm telling y'all everything. Y'all want to know what's up with Area 51? I'm opening it up. Tickets are on sale every Friday and Saturday. Y'all can go in, see what's going on.
Okay, well, you know what? A few things. I like what he was saying, and I honestly think the country needs to be run that way. I thought that's exactly how Trump was actually going to do it when he said America first. Like, I thought we were going to be focusing on everyone in America, not what was going on in other countries. So I'm on board with that. Also, I love a good conspiracy, so if I can go take a tour of Area 51 and everything that's going on in there, I'm down for that too. So, you know, he's not that bad. He's not that bad just yet. Let's see what else he has to say.
All proceeds, 100% of the proceeds going to the veterans. You want to know what's behind Mount Rushmore? We finna find out. You want to know if there's really buried treasure and all this? You want to know? I'm finna tell everything.
Yeah, okay, see, that is one thing that I would do. Every single conspiracy that we have that we think the government is hiding, that is almost every single thing that I would release. Everything. Like, everything that they're hiding from us, everything about our history that they're hiding from us, everything. Is there a real Project Bluebeam? You know, what is behind Mount Rushmore? If that has that, someone says there's like a room or facility there. So yeah, I would love to know all the answers to all the questions and every single conspiracy. So that, like, I would do that. That's one thing I would do. I hope somebody does it one day.
And number 5, we getting rid of all of this hate. All of it. Because every Friday and Saturday on the White House lawn, we having a block party. Everybody invited. But if you show up with raisins in your potato salad or chicken with just salt and pepper, you go to jail for the rest of your life. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And I'm being serious. That's just the top 5. I got a plethora more. I'm just letting you know. Tell me that don't sound good. Plus, I'm only 36. So I'll be 37 in a week. So we got to stop getting all of these people out the nursing home to try and run the country. We need some fresh legs. Some people who willing to do some shit. That's all I'm saying. It makes sense to me. So, go there. 2024. Just saying. Or 2028. We'll get it worked out. We'll figure it out.
Things I would do if I was president. First off, any bullies, gone. Jail. Bye. And you have to go to therapy in order to get out of jail because you need some help. If you're cheating in your relationship, that's illegal now. If you're a rapist, you have to get your genitals chopped off because you're not allowed to have kids. I would have all women's products, like tampons for an example, scientifically studied for toxins. Because clearly that didn't happen before. If you're a child molester, death penalty. Bye. I don't even want to fix you at this point. I would also ban all filters on any social media app because I'm aware that it makes us feel better, but it's not helping us in the long run. It's honestly just creating unrealistic beauty standards. If I was president, I would make the school days way shorter because 1, it stresses out the kids, 2, the kids need more sleep, and 3, it's basically like a jail schedule. Kids should only be going to school for like 4 hours a day. Why are they going for 8? Also, if you're over the age 60, you're not allowed to run in the next election. Things I would do if I was president.
Okay, so it seems like almost everyone's on same page as, like, you know, like PDF files and what to do with them. I think the first couple were just. I'm starting to think maybe that it's just something that happened to her, so she wants to like make it against the law. Don't know. Obviously, I don't think she's serious there, but let's see what this other guy has to say.
All that Mr. President shit. You will refer to me as Mr. Big America himself. Yeah, that's how we moving. And I know what I have to do. I have to become the commander-in-chief. I have to.
Yeah, let's not act like we didn't know this was coming. I just came from the gym. Now go ahead and rate that physique. I'm not telling you what today was, but just know I did arms. I promise. I'm just playing. Now let's get down to motherfucking business. Listen, I have to become the president. It's my calling. Big America needs me. Cause if I get on the world stage and I say I slap any country that ever has anything greasy to say on the net, and they say slap who? Bitch, your country gonna be the first one I slap. One thing about big USA, can't nobody say we pussy. And don't let one of my motherfucking citizens go to your country on vacation. They just so happen to break one of y'all little greasy ass laws. And you think you about to lock them up and not let them free? Nah, spin the troops up.
We blowing your shit smooth the fuck off. We coming to get our mans.
Yeah, don't think I forgot that shorty that was twerking in Dubai and y'all locked her up.
You know what? I agree with that. I feel like, you always had the hostage situations. You had citizens being caught in other countries. Who knows what they did, but being jailed up. There's that dude from like, where was it? Like North Korea. They created a charge to jail him. I'm thinking it was Trump who got him home, but the dude was tortured beyond like mental capacity. Like, should have sent like some team in to go get this guy. Not even sure what he did. I think it had something along the lines of like destroying one of the pictures of Kim Jong-un. Fuck you, dude. Who cares about him? But yeah, they ended up jailing him, torturing him. And they finally get him home, and the dude was like a vegetable. It's fucked up. So I agree with him on that. We should go in and get our people if we need to.
You do that shit on my watch, your whole shit getting walked the fuck down. Oh, you got oil? Nah, Big America got oil.
So all my life I heard that I should run for politics. Everybody I talk to says, Austin, you need to go into politics. Austin for president. Austin, you got some good ideas, simple solutions. Well, I'm now qualified to be the president of the United States of America. I meet all the qualifications. I am 35 years of age. I am a natural-born U.S. citizen, and I've been a resident of America for the past 14 years. Check, check, and check. Since I'm now eligible to run for president of the United States.
Why did he just say he's not eligible, but then go through the eligibility, and now apparently he is eligible?
All you have to do in the 2028 election is write in my name, Austin N. Riojas. I'll post it up here on the screen so you know how to write it. First thing I'm going to do as president of the United States is I'm going to end all aid with Is Not Real. I'm going to take all of that funding that we give to Is Not Real, and I'm going to use that to subsidize our universal health care. Boom, day one, universal health care. Check it out. Vote for me. Ending genocide. Gonna go ahead and give back to the people. And big federal government. Get rid of the 3-letter bureaus. FBI, CIA, DEA, ATF, all the bullshit. Why do we have so many police stations?
I support that. Let's not. I don't like the billions of dollars that we give to other countries to fight their battles for them. I like where he wants to put the money for universal health care. I think that's awesome. And there's another one he just said that I kind of liked. Let's rewind it for a second.
Go ahead and give back to the people. And big federal government. Get rid of the 3-letter...
Oh, that's it. Get rid of the 3 agencies. Yeah, 3-letter agencies. I'm down for that. I mean, you got like the DEA, you got CIA, and everyone has some kind of like weird drug operation that they're bringing drugs into the United States allegedly. And yeah, how is that helping us? Like, why do we need you? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, would you get rid of those agencies? I would.
Bureaus, FBI, CIA, DEA, ATF, all the bullshit. Why do we have so many police stations, police offices and police departments? We got a U.S. Marshal that can cover it all, right? I'm going to get rid of all the term limits in Congress. Fuck that. There's no more career politicians. I'm also going to make actual qualifications for politicians. So
it's getting kind of hard to follow. Did he just say he's going to get rid of term limits or establish term limits.
Big federal government. Get rid of the 3-letter bureaus. It's not 1765 no more, you fucking... Austin, I'm your guy.
If I were president, I would assign everyone Group A or Group B at birth, and Group A workers get to work January to June, and Group B workers work July to December. And what the fuck? And I feel like this is actually a really good idea, because then it halves our workforce, and because job opportunities are so limited right now, more people would get to work. And I feel like people will become more productive members of society, because like they'd have all this time on their hands to just kind of like have fun and like do what they want and live their life and like have babies and families or like whatever brings them joy. And I think that it's actually crazy to me that no one has like come up with this before. Like I really think that like me personally, I would want to be in Group A because I need to be in an air conditioned environment anytime it's like too hot. So I feel like I could like work like in a 9-to-5 job and like I could actually like withstand it if like I knew that like for the next 6 months like I could be hibernating or I could be at home. And like animals get to hibernate, so why don't we? Like why is it literally like 365 days of the year like we're clocking in, we're clocking out? And it's like with this idea like I gotta quit my job. And I feel like I am willing at this point in my life to run for presidency in order to quit my job and hopefully provide a better future for all my fellow Americans out there who also want to quit their job. And like obviously because it's a democracy, like people could vote on like whether like we add like a Group C or not. Like if 6 months is too much, then like honestly like 6 months is like kind of a long time. So maybe we do like 3 groups and like everyone only works for like 4 months, and then that way like our job force is like what? Cut down to like a third, and then like everyone gets a job because the demand is there and the supply is definitely there, because I see all of you guys who are like so unemployed and I wake up every day like wishing that was me, and I would give anything to be unemployed right now, except like I have to pay rent and I have to pay groceries, and I just got a notification that I'm spending like above my means this year in the past like 10, so like I really can't quit my job. But if we all just worked like a third less, then like 2/3 of the population can start to work more. And
if we only worked 4 months in 4-month little cycles, would the pay be different in order to cover our costs of living for the whole year? Because that doesn't make sense to me. It's starting to sound like she's just lazy.
This is actually like really equitable, and I like don't understand why no one has like thought of this so far. And someone was like, oh, well, like, what if, like, you're in love and, like, your partner or whatever is assigned, like, the other group? Like, are you just never going to see them? And, like, no. But also, like, would that be so bad? But, like, no. Like, you still be, like, working, like, your regular job, like, your 9-to-5 or whatever. And then you, like, come home and you hang out with your, like, kids and, like, your husband or whatever. But I actually honestly think it would be ideal to have a partner who's, like, on an opposite job cycle as me. Because then, like, there are periods, then, like, see, the team's message right now is sick. And that is why I'm running for president in 2028. And I think I will also make...
I also don't think she's 35. She can't run.
I can't honestly think of anything I want to campaign on right now because I'm not really passionate about anything aside from quitting my job. But I think that like this is a really good idea, and I feel like you guys should vote for me. And honestly, I feel like I'd make like a really good president. Definitely better than the one we have right now. So like, I'm not saying the bar is especially high, but I'll definitely supersede it, and I'll like do my best. I'll literally listen to you guys. Like I will. Like I'll go on Instagram Live, or I don't actually know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. But if we all just like come together and lower the age requirement for like presidency, and I don't know, like I'll give like AOC a call. I'll give Joe, I'll like write a letter or something, but I really think like I should be president, and I really think that we should like mandate this. And I feel like once we see how like successful it is, like I can't imagine how this would be like a bad thing. Like I genuinely can't. Like I'm increasing job opportunities, I'm like increasing work-life balance, like everyone lives like a livable wage, like on very little like time, and everyone is like guaranteed employment. I don't know, like I really, can you guys think of like anything that like could possibly like not work about this? Because I really can't. Like I really think this is like the best idea anyone has ever had in the history of the universe, and it's like really crazy to me that like no one has tried to make this work yet. I think like we should all, I personally, if I was president, I would be in Group A, and then I would only be president for 3 months out of the year, and I'd like trade off with like 2 other co-presidents, and you know, like maybe they're not as good as me or whatever, but then like, you know, I'm like coming back, and like we'll still have like the 4-year term. So honestly, I'll only be president for like a year. No, let me do the math. Okay, I'll only be president for 16 months, and the other 2 presidents can be better at math, but I don't know, guys, like please vote for me, please, please, please. Either that or someone needs to give me a job by tomorrow, because I can't keep living like this. Like I really can't. unless my employers see this, then I love my managers. They're really awesome. The work I do is so fulfilling. I wake up every day and I'm so excited to go into work. I dream of UKG. I dream of Teams. I dream of Outlook. Every single day I wake up and I'm like, how can I maximize productivity? How can I circle back and touch base on and close the loop? But if they don't see this, vote me for president.
Okay, well, that is part one. You have 9 candidates on there. For me, personally, I liked number 3. He seemed like he had a lot of ideas and how he wanted to do it. But I'm also partial for the block party on the White House lawn. And Big America, I don't know. It was funny. I liked how he wanted to go in and get any of our citizens who have been imprisoned by other countries. I mean, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, it takes a lot to put yourself out there to be president of the United States. And like I said, I feel like the day of the average American taking over and fixing the country is definitely going to be in my lifetime. I just hope it happens before we just can't take it anymore. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to leave it in the comments. Who would you vote for? Pick 1 through 9. And keep an eye out for part 2. I should be releasing this one later on today, and I'll release part 2 probably by tomorrow morning. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun shit, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.